Okay, so here I'm just going to go through how I would create the nice graphic of all the scatter plots. And so here, notice I'm in the normalized data, and I have all my different things here. And so what I'm going to do is actually just kind of I'll probably start here and put in my IR. So there's IR. And then as I go down in a diagonal, I'll probably do BP since it's the first explanatory variable. Then PD. And then MI and UP, FV, and ND, and finally MC. Okay, so I have all those down a diagonal. Now, what I'm going to do is kind of make each of these columns a bit wider. I'm not sure exactly how wide I want, but just to help me out, I think I'm going to do them a little wider. So I just highlight them all, right click, I look for column width. And again, most spreadsheets have something like this. I'm going to try like 1.5 inches and say OK. So that spreads them out by quite a bit. And then I'm also going to do these columns. Now I'm going to slide this over so I can see everything. Sorry, these rows. So highlight those rows. And I will, let's see, where's row height? Row height. And I think I'll try 1 inch on that. Okay, now, so that messes up the data over here, at least for the moment, but that's okay. And now, then the other thing, I can't see these very well, right? They're really small. And so I could probably just highlight the whole square of things there. And I can go up here, and again, you know, you can even right-clicking now. There's format cells, you know, there's stuff in the ribbons. In my case, yeah, I'm just going to go here and change the font to, I don't know, I'm going to try a 36. Yeah, that looks pretty good, nice and big. And then some other things I'll do to make it look a little better is I'll center them left to right, and then I have this icon here that centers them vertically. Okay, so there I have all those pieces in there. And now I need to make the plots, and so here's what I suggest is I'm just going to start with MC and IR, and partly because they're just right next to each other, and I do want IR on the y-axis. So now I'm just going to say insert a chart, and you know, I'll choose XY scatter, and you know, there are ribbons and so forth. It's however yours works to do that. And now I'm going to say finish, and you could play with this a little bit, but for our purposes this is probably fine. Now what I suggest at the very least is you click on the legend if you have one and get rid of it, because you don't need the legend. We're going to place this so that it fits in just fine. Now on this, notice the x-axis. It's kind of way over. It kind of crowds this left one and not the right one. And but for our purposes, that's fine. So now what I want to do is make it fit over here. Now again, one more thing you could do, because we don't really need the axes on here, and they actually do take up a little room in the picture. And so here I can go and I can say delete axes. I can click over here, and I'm only going to do this once. And so let's see. I don't think I didn't get the axes when I clicked that. There we go. So I'll delete axes, and then and I think if I click on that one, so I can delete the major grid, and so I just have this big open spot here. Okay, so now what I want to do is, this was IR versus MC, and so I'm just going to make it smaller so it's about the size of my blocks here. And again, I'm going to only mess with the size once. Click over there because that's in my way. So I'm just kind of bringing it in here and just playing with. Actually, the easiest way is to probably put this top left-hand corner up there in the block, and then bring. Now that's about the right height. Now I could leave it like that and change the width of these squares, or I can just kind of grab this and I'll get that to fit in one of those, and that looks pretty good, right? It's in there. And now it's not in the right place though, because it was IR versus MC. Now MC was right there, so it's in column R. So I'm going to grab this and I'm going to put it there. So that lines up with IR on the y-axis and MC on the x-axis. So now what I can do is I can edit this, and I actually have to tell it I want it to edit it, oh wait, no, I don't want to edit it yet. What I want to do is copy it. So I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it here, paste it there, paste it there, there, oops, paste, paste. All right, and I'm going to paste it in all these spots too. So paste, paste. All right, so I'm going to fill all these in, and these are the ones, or at least, I think these are the ones I did for the figure. So now the only one that's right is this one over here. Okay, the problem is these all have the right y-axis, but they have the wrong x-axis. So what I can do is I can just now go in and edit each one. And so here, and usually it's something like data ranges or data series or something like that. Select data, that's another one. But what I want to get to is where it knows the x and y values. And the y values are correct, the x values are wrong. It's saying H right now. What I want is, good question. I don't remember what I want. I'll have to go backwards. So that was H. What comes before? I got to do the alphabet backwards. So G, F. Oh wait. Well, I know that's B. Right? I know that's column B. Whew, that was a close one. I would have just canceled, gone out and looked at the right column. But so that's column B. So I just go in here and I change that to column B, and I say OK, and there's my new plot. And now I'll do the same thing over here. Now again, I have to go to edit in my spreadsheet. You all, I don't think you have to do that. You can just kind of click on it and then go looking for where you change those data series. And again, it's my X value that I want to change. And so I just did B, so this one's C. So I just changed those to C's, the H's, and I say OK. And I'll do that. I'm not going to go through all of these, but I'll do one more on this one. My dog just fell off the beanbag chair she was on. So X, X, and I'm up to D, and so okay. Now, I have to do this similar kind of stuff over here. So, I still have 3 to change up here, but I have this one to change. So, and again, you see how quick and easy this is with the, once I did the copy and paste, I got the thing the right size to start with. I got these cells kind of the size I wanted. And so let's see. So I need to go in here, and now it's my Y values that are off, and instead of I need that to be the BD, the Bashir thing, and so that's column B is what my Y needs to be. Whoops. And so I hit enter, and notice, see, they are a little different than these. They're all going to just be in the 2 columns because MC was that categorical variable. But now you see, once I've done all these, then I've got a couple ways I can go. So like this one, so that's got the right Y-axis again. So in this case, I can do another copy, and I can go now through here and do a paste, right? And so I just see I didn't paste them all at once because these had different X and Y's. But now, see, this whole row has the right Y values. And so now I just have to go in again and change the X's. So here I can go edit this one, and you just want to make sure you do them all. And in this case, I need column C because that's what goes here. And if you want to help yourself a little bit with that, you could go in here and put, oh, that's going to need column B. This is going to need column C, and I can keep those there temporarily. So here I'll go in and fix this one, and then I think I'll be done with these. As far as how many I'm going to do for you all. So again, I'm changing the X's, and they need to be C's. So that's a C, and that's a C, and I say OK. And so there I've got that one. Okay, so I have them all, and now to do my screenshot, notice it's too big. I can't quite see everything. But again, on your spreadsheets, you should have a way, and I've got it down here in the bottom right-hand corner. I think that's where it is on a lot of them. I can just kind of hit a minus here, and it shrinks everything a little bit, and there I've got it all on here. And so what I'll probably do is get that highlighted square out of there, and then I'll do a screen capture of this and crop it to where it only shows that much. Okay, and so that is how you can create this. You don't have to do it this way, but I find this is a pretty simple way. It takes a little time. I'm not sure how long this video has gone so far, but you know, I've got a few of them done, and you know, it would probably take me, I don't know, however long I've taken so far. Might take me as much as twice as long to get the whole thing finished. But you just take your time, go through and get each Y and X to match up with the Y and X here, and then you'll be good, and you just add that to your document. So there you go.